How he's doing? This is part two of my Atari Jaguar games. Uh, Next game I'm going to try out is Checkered Flag, you know. I believe this was made by Atari themselves, yeah. Um, this, Back in the day, this came out around the same time as Virtua Racing. You know, that was made by Sega in the arcade and all. So Atari wanted to make it's a 3D polygonal F1 game, similar to Virtua Racing. And but unfortunately, it's just not as good as Virtua Racing. The frame rate isn't as good. The controls aren't as good. In my opinion, it's still a good racing game, but it's considered to be one of the worst games for the Atari Jaguar. We still have fun with the game despite its problems. But yeah, I mean the frame rate is a bit terrible and the controls are a bit fucking slow. And what I mean by that is, you turn the car and it takes ages to do so. So the controls feel fucking delayed and sluggish. You know, so it feels like a fucking a rush game by Atari just to get it out there, because they were competing with Sega and Nintendo. You know, but so for one of the earliest 3D polygon driving games, it's not that bad in my opinion, but a lot of people hate this game. They think it's one of the worst games ever. And it's very expensive for whatever reason. Normally it's just the good games that go up in price, but this is really expensive. I just checked eBay there a while ago and it's fucking €80, which is far too much. I only paid €12 at the time, so I was lucky to get it at that price when I did. Yeah, but for some reason, Atari Jaguar games go up in price. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what this game is like. For the Atari Jaguar, you know, and it's not in right. You see, I won't turn on because I didn't put it in right. You know, gotta blow it. Yep. Now, the red screen means it's not in right. Gotta fucking blow it again. Yeah, well. Yeah, and that's another problem that the Atari Jaguar has. It doesn't have a dust flap, if you know what I mean. So dust can gather in there fairly easily. So had to blow on it or clean it with a Q-tip or something. But don't use water, because if you use water or something like that, you might break the console, you know. Just gotta make sure that it's in there. It's nice and level, like, you know. Yep, hunky dory. Nah, bollocks. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, and Atari designed their cartridges with these like handles or something. It's a nice idea, but I think they're unnecessary, you know. But it does give it extra grip, as you can see. And so it's at the top of a fucking dojo or something, like, you know. Yep. I think it's the kill startup sequence that the Jaguar has now. I like the music. Some people say it has shit music, but I like it. It has a bit of a beat to it, you know. So yeah, it came out in 1991, 1994. It just wasn't that great of a game, but for some reason I just have fun playing the game despite its problems. like developed by Rebellion, like, you know, Hall of Fame and all, you know. Now, just like virtual racing, it has multiple views and stuff. You can select the colour of your car, and it has championship and single race. You can set the laps and that, which is pretty cool, you know. You know. Yeah, so this is a checkered flag, like, you know. It's not. I mean, I have fun with this game, despite how bad it looks. But there you go, like, you know. It's definitely not worth €80. I mean, I can't believe that this game has gone up that much in price, like, you know. It's not worth it. So yeah, I mean, now a checkered flag came out for the ZX Spectrum, the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, which is totally different. It's still an F1 racing game, but it's just like it's totally different looking anyway. So this is more advanced than that, but the controls are delayed and stuff, but it's not that bad in my opinion. We still have fun playing this game. So, but I don't know. I just like this game. I just do. I have fun playing it. So you have the gist of it, you know. It has different camera angles and stuff. You know. You see, you can zoom out and stuff. Zoom in. You know. So there you have it, like, you know. That's like a checkered flag for the Atari Jaguar. It's not a terrible game in my opinion. I actually like this game, but it does have problems. It's not as good as virtual racing. The frame rate isn't as good. The controls aren't as good, and that's what really kills this game. You had to have a lot of patience steering the car and accelerating, you know. So, but I still would recommend it if you want a virtual racing style game. Like a checkered flag, definitely, but I wouldn't pay more than €20 for it now. That's my opinion. So that's checkered flag, like, you know. But as you can see, it definitely doesn't look 64-bit, and that's the main problem with the Atari Jaguar. It says that it's a 64-bit system, but the games sure don't look 64-bit. You know. So I'm gonna go on to the next game, which is 1 second. Doom. Right, now this is awesome. Doom is awesome on the Atari Jaguar, and in my opinion, if you're thinking about getting an Atari Jaguar, you should definitely get Doom. Doom for the Atari Jaguar is one of the best console parts out there, like, you know, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, so Doom, the only thing that's missing is that while you're playing the levels, there's no music, so that's the only thing. But for some reason, at the start of the game, at the title screen, the main menu, and when you actually finish a mission, there's music, but while you're actually playing the levels, there's no music. But the game runs well, and fucking, it's pretty good, like, you know. And would highly recommend getting Doom. Again, see, you had to blow the cartridges. You know, that's the only thing. Yeah, so, like, you all know about Doom. It's a classic, you know. You're a space marine on Phobos and Deimos, kicking demons' asses, you know. So you hear the music there, the title screen and all. But we're actually playing the levels, there's no music. You know, as you'll hear now. See, it runs pretty well and everything else, but it's no music. So why there's no, I don't know why they couldn't put the music in for the levels. Maybe because it's on a cartridge and the cartridge didn't have enough space for the music. But I don't know, like that's the only reason that we could think of why there's no music in the actual levels. Because cartridges don't have as much space as a CD would have. I'm assuming so. But the game runs great, it plays great, and it works well with the control pad. But it's hard to strafe, because there's no shoulder buttons. So what you have to do is hold down the C button and then press left or right. So that's the only thing. And the number buttons change weapons, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, Doom on the Atari Jaguar is definitely worth it. Would give it an 8 out of 10. It's just that there's no music and strafing is a bit awkward. That's about it, 8 out of 10. But for Checkered Flag, I forgot to give it a rating. I enjoy this game despite its problems, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And I'm being very generous there. I've seen people give this game a fucking 2 or a 3. They say it's fucking rubbish, but you do have to have a lot of patience with it to enjoy it, But Doom is awesome, It came out 93, 94, and at that time you had Doom on the Super Nintendo, you had it on the 3DO, and the Jaguar version is superior by a long way, So yeah, I mean, I would totally recommend getting Doom, but Doom is very expensive as well. It goes up in price. So yeah, I mean, I've seen it go for 80, fucking €90 to €100, which is far too much money. But the thing is, if you keep looking around, eventually you'll find a price that you're willing to pay for. I was lucky when I got it. I paid 25 quid, €25. But look, I said, it's expensive. It's up there in price, So yeah. Now all these games here, I'm not gonna get anything else for the Atari Jaguar, because to be honest with you, there's not much else left to get that's any good, in my opinion. The games that I have here for the Atari Jaguar, in my opinion, are the best games on it, and there's nothing else really worth my time. So that's just my opinion. So the next game I'm gonna show you is Club Drive, which is an Atari exclusive made by Atari. Now, I thought this was going to be like a racing game, Checkered Flag, or I thought it was going to be like hard driving for the Sega, for the Mega Drive. I think hard driving is on the Atari Lynx as well, where I thought it'd be a polygon racing game, but all you're doing is driving around collecting orbs, and that's it. Orbs. You drive around collecting orbs. That's it, and the faster you do, the better. There's no race, there's no competition of any sort. It's sort of like micro machines. Your car is really small, and the first track is like a bedroom, some kid's bedroom, and everything's gigantic, like the bed, the fucking toilet, everything. But there's a lot of Atari things in it, like Pong is in it, and Atari headquarters are in it. So it's a strange, unique game, and it's 1 or 2 players. But it gets boring fast, and it's just not what I was expecting. We're just doing around collecting orbs. And again, it doesn't show off the system's full capabilities. It's just plain polygons, Whereas Doom has texture, as you can see. So I don't know why Atari couldn't implement texture on their games, because they made the system. So they should know exactly what it can do, but no, so yeah, so Doom is awesome. Would recommend it an 8 out of 10, definitely. Yeah, so I'll show you Club Drive, and the funny thing about it is, every time you collect a power orb, this voice says "alright," just like that. It sounds like my accent. It sounds like a Dublin accent. Alright, like that, which is pretty cool. There's only 4 or 5 tracks, and that's pretty much it. And again, this game is very expensive. I'm talking 90, 100 euro. Why? I don't know. But I thought this was going to be like a racing game, like checkered flag, but it's not. Club Drive. 1994. That's pretty good music, I guess. But the problem with the Atari Jaguar, all the games are very low key. There's nothing really exceptional on it. You know what I mean? There's nothing. There's no like 10 out of 10 game on the Atari Jaguar, in my opinion, and that's the problem. There's nothing stellar about it, you know. Whereas the Sega Mega Drive, the Super Nintendo had 10 out of 10 games out the ass, like, you know. So it's just fucking. See, you collect the power balls. That's all. And the faster you do, the better, you know. And this game has multiple views, like behind the car, you know, in front of the car, which is awkward. So how the hell can you see where you're going? But yeah, so yeah, I mean, but it's a very stress-free sort of game because there's no challenge, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just about collecting the orbs. And the mini map on the bottom, the fucking yellow dot is me, and the flashing pair orb is the oak I have to collect. See, there's the bed now. So it's a strange, unique game, but it's stress free. See, there's that pair orb there, you know. Do you hear that? Oh, you know, I say it. Fellas from Dublin made this game. You know, it's the first game where I heard an Irish accent, so you know, I had to give a point for that, like, you know. But that's pretty much it, like, you know. You drove around collecting the orbs, you know. The faster you do it, the higher there is on the oak there, you know. And yeah, it's a bit awkward trying to control it. What the fuck just happened there? And there's a Pong on the screen, you see. So there's a lot of Atari fucking teams in here. It's an Atari game, so yeah. But I tell you, this Pong is more exciting than this, you know, because there's an actual challenge involved. Where this, you're just throwing around collecting orbs, you know. So that's pretty much it, like, you know. In the second stage, you're in the Old West, and the Atari headquarters is in it, so that's pretty much it. And then the next stage, you're into the big huge circuit board, probably off the Atari Jaguar itself, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a stress-free game, but there's no challenge, there's no, you know, so, yeah, there's the toilet, you know. Say you fucking cut your ass and that and get some sort of infection. So yeah, so Club Drive, it's just, it's a fucking mediocre game. It's definitely not a stellar game, and it just doesn't show off the capabilities, the full capabilities of the Atari Jaguar. So yeah, Club Drive, I'd give it a fucking 3 out of 10. It's just a fucking strange, unique game, but there are some people out there that actually like this game, and fair enough, if you like it, you like it. It's stress free. It's different anyway. So it's not a racing game, it's a driving game, you know, where you go and collecting power orbs. So for Club Drive, we'll give it a fucking 3 out of 10. You know. That's the end of this part, you know. I'll show more later, but I've only got a few more games to go, and then that's it. Fuck it, I'll do it now, fuck. You know, I'll do it some other time. So, that's it for this part of my Atari Jaguar games. So, thanks for watching if you're watching, and I'll see you later. Would I recommend the Atari Jaguar? No, I would love to. If you're a mega Atari fan, then yeah, get it. If not, don't. But there's just not enough on it to hold your attention. You know what I mean? I like it because I'm an Atari fan, and there are some good games on it, but there's nothing stellar on it. There's nothing fucking outstanding on it, and that's the problem. That's why it failed. Like, you have to have great games of some sort, a reason to play it over a Sega Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo. And it just doesn't have it. But there are some good games on it, like Alien vs Predator and Doom and stuff. But there's just too much garbage on it as well. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. No, but if you're an Atari fan, yeah, get it, definitely. So that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you later.